Hey, you won't believe what happened to me last summer. I was at this music festival, having a blast, when I spotted someone backstage. And guess who it was? Ed Sheeran.
No way. That's like a dream come true. Did you get to talk to him?
Yeah, it's like a silver lining in a wild adventure. We ended up having a conversation, and he even gave me his guitar pick as a souvenir.
Wow, that's amazing. So, spill the beans. Did he reveal any juicy secrets?
Well, he did mention something about a secret song he was working on, but he told me to take it with a grain of salt because it was still in the early stages.
That's so cool. Speaking of secrets, I have one too. Remember that time we went to the beach last year?
Of course. We had a blast building sandcastles and swimming in the ocean. What's the secret?
Well, you know that necklace I was wearing. It's not just an accessory, it's a good luck charm that I found buried in the sand. I've kept it a secret all this time.
No way, that's like finding treasure. And you kept it hidden like a true pirate. But hey, turns out to be a good luck charm indeed.
Thanks. By the way, do you remember that summer camp we attended together a while back?
Oh yeah, that was such a fun time. We made so many memories and new friends. What's the story?
Well, one night, when we were all sitting around the campfire, I accidentally blurted out a secret crush I had on one of the counselors. It was like I went cold turkey on keeping it to myself.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. How did everyone react?
They were all surprised, but they took it with a grain of salt and started teasing me. It turned out to be quite embarrassing, but it's water under the bridge now.
Ha ha, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. By the way, do you remember that time in school when I fell asleep during the math test?
Oh yeah, I do remember. You were so nervous about that test. What happened?
Well, it was quite an embarrassing moment. I nodded off during the math test and ended up with a doodle on my paper. I guess I was practically sleep drawing numbers.
Haha, that's hilarious. How did the teacher react?
She was surprisingly understanding. She took it with a grain of salt and allowed me to retake the test during lunch break. You know, at that time, I was just about making it through math class, getting by with the basics.
That's definitely a silver lining. But hey, at least you didn't go out to lunch like some of us during that test.
Ha ha, that's true. By the way, do you recall the time we tried baking that complicated cake for your birthday?
Oh, how could I forget? We were in a pickle, trying to follow the recipe. What's the story?
Well, when we finally tasted it, it was a disaster. The cake was so dry, and the frosting turned out way too sweet. It was a real lemon.
Oh no, that must have left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles in the world of baking.
Absolutely. And you know, all these stories just remind me of the adventures we've had. They're like the cherries on top of our friendship.
You're so right. It's like having your cake and eating it too. We've had our share of challenges and sweet moments.
Definitely, and I wouldn't trade these memories for anything. So, what's the next adventure we should embark on?
Who knows? We might end up with another story that takes the cake in the future.